Support for tonight's program was provided by Les Schwab Tire Centers, where doing the right thing matters. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com.
Assistant Superintendent Kelly Carlisle. And second, School Board Member Chris Brantley. I'd also like to introduce the staff on stage. Assistant Principal Jim Miller. Assistant Principal Angela Rasmussen. Assistant Principal Tara Yates. Athletic Director Bill Whitman. And our Behavior Specialist Travis Myers. At this time, I'd like to bring to the stage the Associated Student Body President Yancee Gordon and Senior Class President Maddie Kelly for their welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the graduation of the class of 2017. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, well, not really. Maybe over the bridge and through the woods to grandmother's house we go? No, that doesn't work either. We are here tonight to celebrate the destination, but let us focus on the journey. Countless people have given me advice for this speech, such as, always avoid quoting, cliches, and puns. Here's looking at you, Mr. Divalbus. West Salem High School has always taught me to go on my own path, however, and this is the result. 4 years ago, I stepped through the doors of West Salem High School with only one thought running through my mind. Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. From day one, though, I knew I was in the right place. The teachers were kind and enthusiastic, and my classes were filled with so many personalities at once that it was impossible not to connect with someone. Those connections have grown and changed into beautiful friendships. Even through the AP test, the presentations, and the 90-minute classes harder than a season of Survivor, we have overcome the obstacles to be able to consider it all elementary, my dear Watson. Throughout our journey known as high school, we have created memories that cannot be forgotten. So fasten your seatbelts, it's going to be a bumpy ride. From Mr. Monarchy's good morning handshake that'll always make your day, to passing by Mr. Adams' room thinking, why does it have to be snakes? Our robotics team lives by the build it and he will come philosophy. And to everyone who entered math class thinking, we don't need no stinking calculators, I applaud your bravery. And when the craziness reaches a crescendo similar to the likes of our state champion music department, you're going to need a bigger boat to float through the jaws of insanity. All the science teams feel like they are members of Fight Club, and they all know the first rule being, don't talk about Fight Club. Taking a math test from Mr. Kawamura without studying is inconceivable. You know it's experiment day in Mr. Williams' class when you walk past his door thinking, I love the smell of napalm in the morning. The first day back from summer and Spanish class leads you thinking, Houston, we've got a problem. Not to mention that Madam Beckstrom always has an extra credit offer that you can't refuse. You've got a friend in Miss Bazzizo, and Mr. Phillips sees every student as a diamond in the rough and is ready to work with them until they sparkle and shine. It is because of these experiences that West Salem will always be memorable. Along with the memories are 4 major life lessons every Titan has learned. 1, there's no crying in baseball or marching band, prom planning, leadership, theater productions, or life itself. We sing the mantra, Hakuna Matata, because West Salem has prepared us enough to face the world with no worries. We have the Ohana feeling at West because family means no one gets left behind or forgotten. And above all, in the wise words of Winnie the Pooh, you're braver than you believe, you're stronger than you seem, and smarter than you think. Today, though, is not to look at the past, but gaze towards the future. Be ready for anything, because life is a box of chocolates, and you never know what you're going to get. When the going gets tough, just keep swimming and know that you're ready for your close-up. Carpe diem, seize the day, boys and girls. make your lives extraordinary. May the force be with you as you go to infinity and beyond. Hasta la vista, baby, and may you live happily ever after.
Bear with me, this might not be easy, so, okay. All of us in this room have been through it together. The ABC test we take in kindergarten all the way to the SAT in high school. All of these activities, tests, quizzes, games, and tardies all add up to the past 18 years of our lives. I want to explain our life in a way we can all relate to, something that is familiar to us. Recess. Your sneakers. Your sneakers are a sign showing you are ready to take on what is ahead of you, ready to take on challenges with the chance of failure and focusing until you are successful. The pathway. The pathway to the playground is the first step into a new journey, full of different experiences and filled with laughter, bruises, and obstacles that will encourage us to try harder and succeed. The teachers. They are all different. The fun ones, the serious ones, and the teachers that just don't fit a category. But they all have the same goals: to open our minds to a new way of thinking, to keep us safe, to teach us how to be smart, encourage us to respect one another, as well as preparing us for life with lessons and examples. Our fans. We can't be successful without these people. Even though they aren't involved physically, they are involved. Cheering, motivating, and supporting, they make us champions. They participate from a distance, wanting the same as we all do: success. Think about it: empty gyms, empty auditoriums, or even an empty pavilion. It would not be the same without our fans. The football or soccer field, the gym or auditorium, where the amazing firsts and lasts come. Your first time scoring, your first time auditioning for a play or solo, and the next performance, your first day of high school. Whereas all of these firsts, there always has to be a last. The last home game, the last performance, the last play, or the last day of high school. All great memories. The tire swing. Something you can get on and you either have the time of your life or feel like you're going to be sick. This object cannot work without two people to keep it balanced and a third to push it. We all work together using teamwork to create the end product, success, something we will do throughout our lives. Hopscotch. Throwing the rock, hoping it will land on something you are interested in, whether that is choir, sports, band, orchestra, equestrian, robotics, yearbook, or leadership. You might not be able to reach that rock and pick it up, but you always have another turn to try again. Wall ball. Hitting the ball against the wall, making sure it does not bounce twice on your turn. Failing is not a problem. You just have to wait your turn again and try even harder the next time to be successful. Don't look back unless you want to go that way. Think about your next turn and how you can improve. The slide, something we have all experienced. We've all been down a slide, working so hard to get to the top and just sliding back down. We work our way, We work our way through high school, climbing up those stairs, finally reaching the top right here today. Now we get to slide into the next chapter of our lives. The monkey bars. Each bar resembles a step you just achieved. Reaching for the next goal can be hard, but it is something you need to do to finish. Some people take a chance and skip a bar. Some stay on one bar longer than the other, and some even fall off. No matter how we did it, we are all at the finish. There may be an occasional injury or another obstacle that temporarily slows us down, but we get up and continue to move forward. Line up. Recess is over and we are waiting for the next challenge or learning experience. The bell. We are dismissed. Finally getting a chance to put our hard work into the next opportunity that is given to us, taking on our next challenge which will lead to success. If you think about our future, it is just a different recess, but a new playground. Instead of having monkey bars and tire swings, our future playgrounds will include conference rooms, smart boards, construction sites, and manufacturing plants. Recess will come full circle in our lives, and we will find ourselves at some type of playground one day. Whether that is our children or grandchildren, they will go through the same hard work that we put in, the same focus and drive that we invested to be successful. Whatever pathway we choose to get to our next playground, let's remember what we have learned. Your sneakers. Pick up some comfy shoes because we have a long pathway ahead of us. Teachers will be a part of your life forever, and we will never stop learning. The tire swing works better with 2 people to keep it balanced and a third to push it, resembling teamwork. The monkey bars keep us moving forward and make us work for that next raise, promotion, or life-changing event. Hopscotch shows us that we have options and several opportunities to find our way. These last 4 years are years we will never forget. But remember, this is not the end of 4 years, it's the end of 12. And when something ends, another begins. I cannot wait to see what our next playground will be.
At this time, I'd like to have the senior members of the Wind Ensemble to go ahead and move over to the band area. Tonight, we are honored to have 4 outstanding senior speakers for us tonight. I'd like you to give a warm welcome to Mae Hernandez, Abigail Hope, Jason Nguyen, and Sarah Garland.
Hey, you guys, guess what? We're graduating. It's our time now. We've pushed through the hard times of excruciating senioritis and the many exams we have endured. We've been through a lot together, and there has always been a carrot dangling on the end of a stick in front of us. This particular carrot just so happened to be the privilege of wearing an oversized robe and a piece of cardboard on our heads, and having a picture taken in such attire that will be hung over our family's fireplaces for many, many years to come. This event we are at here today marks what many see as the transition from kids to adults. This is a day where it finally dawns on our parents, friends, and loved ones that we are finally stepping out of our Velcro and into our laces. We have been drilled, tested, and trained, all in an effort to teach us the skills to pay the bills. Through the loving tutelage of our teachers, who have been more tolerant and compassionate than most of us would have been with ourselves, we thank you. No matter where we're headed now, our experiences at West Salem High School will be cherished forever. We have all bathed in the glory of our school's athletic accomplishments, theatrical achievements, musical accolades, and countless other accomplishments, scholastic and otherwise. None of this would have been possible if it wasn't for the love and support of everyone working at our beautiful school. From the custodial crew, whose work is often overlooked, and the cafeteria personnel, who we often forget to thank, to the administration of hard-working individuals who keep our school running smoothly. And let's not forget to thank our parents, our wonderful parents, who not only brought us into this world, but who have stuck by us through thick and thin. Without them, truly none of this would have been possible. Words cannot express the gratitude we have for you. Now let's take a moment to look around us and thank our fellow classmates, because whatever we may think right now, we will miss this, and we will remember those who have been kind, even if it was just flash a bright smile on a cloudy day. We will remember the music in the hallways and the smells and sounds from the science wing. the teachers, librarians, and staff who took time to greet us and showed us they really cared. Let's take this love and go out into the world and share what we have to offer. No matter who you are or what you decide to do, you make a difference. We have the power to make the change we need in this world. So let's get out there and enjoy this little thing we call life. Sí se puede. Congratulations, class of 2017.
Thank you, teachers, staff, students, and families for joining us today and being with us during our final moments as Titans here at West Salem. The student body at West Salem fosters an incredible spirit of camaraderie. Our student body represents a mix of every type of person, and every type of person is accepted, but more importantly, celebrated for who they are. In preparing for today's speech, I came across an article that listed the 3 most common traits of highly successful people, and I found several parallels between those traits and our graduating class. Number 1, don't invade Russia in the winter especially, according to Mr. Monarchy's unpublished book about how to become a successful world dictator. But that wasn't the article I read, so thankfully. Instead, this article said that successful people do more than what is asked of them. I can stand here and say thanks to Google and Wikipedia and the person who invented copy and paste, but we have all done just that, and in record time, so go Titans. But in all seriousness, our class has always done much more than expected. Whether that was on the football field, on a court, on a stage, with an instrument, or with a book. And over the last 4 years, we have all pushed ourselves to greatness in different ways, remembering that it's not about being the best, it's about doing your best. The second most common trait of highly successful people is that they know who they are and their place in this world. Being a part of the student body at West Salem means something different to everyone. But to everyone, it means being a part of something. For most of us, that was on the football field on Friday nights, cheering loudly for our Titans, dressing up in goofy costumes, listening to our band play, and etching memories that will last us a lifetime. As we go our separate ways and we face different challenges in our life, our place in this world will change. But something that we will always have in common, no matter where that place might be, is that for 4 years, our place, our home, has been West Salem. The third and most poignant trait of them all is that successful people know when to stay and when to leave. I know that most of you are sad it's over. I know that some of you wish it would never end. I also know some of you who wish it had never started. But 4 years ago, graduating seemed like an eternity away. And now that we're here, and it's our turn to leave, I wish that there were 4 more. To my class, I believe that everybody comes into our lives for a reason. And whether we were best friends or we passed silently in the hallway, I want you all to know that you have made an incredible imprint on my heart, and I hope I on yours. To our fabulous teachers, we thank you. We thank you for your guidance, for your patience, and above all else, for making West Salem our home. Although I'm so sad that high school is over, I am so eternally grateful that I got to be included in a group of such lucky people, lucky to have known one another, lucky to have learned from the best, lucky to have made so many memories, but most of all, so deeply and profoundly lucky to say that I was a part of the greatest graduating class, West Salem High School's class of 2017.
Howdy, y'all. Let me just start off by saying how extremely terrified I am right now. Not because of the responsibility that will soon come after this graduation. Not because of the college debt that is approaching in the upcoming years. Not because I'm about to take the reins of life into my hands. But because I happen to be speaking in front of over 1,000 people who are all staring at me as I'm apparently supposed to give some kind of inspirational speech. But no, I'm just a nervous train wreck preparing to give the graduation speech that's supposed to change our lives, in which we probably won't remember. The one thing we should take away from this whole debacle is that fear is always going to be in our life, but it's us who gets to decide how much. Don't spend your precious moments thinking about the future, unless it's about winning the lottery someday. That can be fun sometimes, but focus on what's happening now. Live in the moment. Life's gonna be like a box of chocolates, and we're gonna eat the box so fast, we're gonna forget to cherish what we have. Life's not a race. There's no finish line. Do the things you want to do. Unless it's illegal, then you should probably keep that to yourself. We're still so young and naive. We have yet to find who we truly are. There's gonna be moments in our life where we find ourselves stuck in a ditch where we feel we can't get out of. However, sometimes we have to be able to give in order to receive. Success will lead us to our greatest failures, and our greatest failures will maybe lead us to our greatest success. In order to find ourselves, we must lose ourselves. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Make mistakes as much as you can. Make the most remarkable and amazing mistakes. Be proud of your terrible SBAC score, guys. Your mistakes form who you are as a person. You either do or do not. There is no try in this world. Don't be afraid to fail. Sometimes we become so preoccupied with our failures, we neglect how to reform from it, how to grow from it. When we begin to believe in ourselves, we will succeed better. We can't be good all the time. We just have to be good when it's time. All that time we spend thinking about how we did in our test or how awful our speeches are going to go can be spent exploring, living, improving. Don't think about what others think of you. Haters are our motivators. We are the generation of millennials. We are as impatient and overconfident as it gets. We are and will be the innovators of the new world. While we may also be the most distracted generation of them all, that doesn't mean it's not something we can improve upon, right? We are expected by the world to create a better future, and that is exactly what we will do because we're all in this together. Now, even after all this, I'm still terrified to death. I'm terrified of the future. I'm terrified of how I should end this speech. In the end, you just keep on swimming because life is a highway that we're gonna ride all night long. And if there's one thing I've learned through my experience here in high school, is that it's possible. So don't be afraid of anything. Thank you.
Class of 2017. At this time of year, you are probably experiencing one of two emotions known to senior kind. You are either on cloud nine, feeling like the most special person on earth, receiving praises from the masses, especially the relatives, for graduating high school. Or you're on the flip side. You are feeling strikingly average as you blend into the sea of black gowns surrounding you. You realize you're one of the millions of 17 and 18-year-olds across the country this week who are receiving the same piece of paper and a handshake, officializing that you made it out of the clutches of high school alive. Officializing that you conquered the standardized tests, met the 24 credit requirement by the skin of your teeth, and of course, completed your PEP in a timely fashion. Starting today, the word congratulations is now permanently tied to a smiling relative or the direct cause of your Facebook blowing up thanks to that uncle who never fails to comment on your post. We see you out there, Uncle Jim. Yet, what could all of these feelings
the waves of accomplishment, the tight nervousness of leaving home, the sad realization of saying goodbye to longtime friends. What could it all possibly mean? First off, there's no denying that we're all dreamers of some sort. Whether it's serving our country and enlisting in the military, hitting the job market with full force, following your passions into the doors of a trade school, or standing on another podium similar to this one 4 more years from now. Our dreams are our own to claim. Our dreams are different. Our dreams make us unique. We not only have our parents to thank for shaping our dreams, but our community, the small town where most of us were raised in and attended school for the past 12 years. Our community is special. We are separated by the Willamette River, and while bridges may have brought us closer to the city, West Salem remains incredibly different. Across our bridge lies more than a shiny new high school surrounded by a suburbia of cookie-cutter houses. We are a community that bleeds black and green, a community filled with those next-door neighbors buying oranges from the baseball team and minivan enthusiasts sporting Titan mascot stickers on their windows. We are a community with pride. Over the past 4 years, we listened to the #1 band in the state of Oregon practice for endless hours during those long summer nights. In September, we piled into our cars and ventured into the depths of Forest Grove to cheer our Titan football team on to victory. We jam-packed our house on Super Fridays and rocked it all night long. Yet, we were even more than this. We were the student that took 2 city buses across our bridge to attend our school. We were the students that bolted out the door the second the final bell rang. We were students for change, volunteering to help others. We were the kid in the green apron running your groceries out to your car. We are a community, and always will be. Look around you. No matter who you are, we are West. And you should feel special tonight, because you've been a part of the Titan family that has worked hard these past 4 years to make your high school experience something special. As we move on to new communities and create new friendships, be ambitious and embrace your passions. Be bold, be kind, take lots of risks and find your voice. And never forget the place that helped mold you into the person you are today. No matter the distance or the amount of time it takes you to find your way back here again, we will always have these memories, the memories that only mark the beginning of our lives. So as we make the jump into adulthood, the mysterious unknown, let it be these memories that break our fall. Thank you.
So we've reached the part of the ceremony for the principal, that's me, to give the graduating class a message of motivation, wisdom, or benefit of experience. Well, I started writing a message back in January because speech writing does not come easy to me. Jason, I know what you're talking about, terrified. I really wanted it to be something that you'd remember. I wanted it to have meaning for you. I needed you to remember it, especially after tonight. Well, I finished it a few weeks ago. I was pretty proud of it. But then I kept waking up in the middle of the night with the same thought. Even though I was happy with the message, it just wasn't what I really wanted to say to each one of you tonight. I didn't feel like it came from my heart. See, I truly believe that messages need to have some sort of emotional spark to them. Something to make a person feel what the speaker is trying to get across. I feel the emotional sparks help people remember that message for years to come. Finally, after losing a lot of sleep, I knew that I needed to start it all over again. So I'm not going to be using that one I worked on for 3 months. This time around, the writing came really easy. I knew what I wanted to say because it was the same message. I didn't think I was going to do this. It's the same message I've been saying to my own daughters, Katie and Kristen, their entire life, and I think of you guys as that. It started for me 29 years ago when Katie was born. My wife, Kim, and I would take turns getting up in the middle of the night to either feed Katie, change the diapers, or do both. I learned very early on that babies don't fall back to sleep easily in the middle of the night, and you need to keep them occupied until they fall asleep. So on my nights, I would sit in the rocking chair and I read them a book. I read the same book each night it was my turn. Now, you're probably wondering, why would I read the same book night after night after night for about a year for each one of them? Well, it's because it was a book that told both of them what their dad's hopes and dreams were for each of them. It was a book all about opportunities and possibilities that they had in front of them on their own journey through life. I've shared all and or part of this book with other graduating classes in the past 7 years as principal wherever I've been. I share this because of what this book means to me. It comes from the heart. This evening, I would like to share this with each of you. So tonight I'm going to imagine that it's late at night. You all are awake and it's my turn tonight to rock you all to sleep. Don't go to sleep though. I'm not going to read the entire book to you. Not because I don't want to or that it will take too long, but because I'm afraid that I might replicate what I did with the girls on those late nights. See, I found early on that babies can stay up much later than adults, especially me. So here's a few passages from the book that I always grabbed from the shelf on those late nights to talk about my hopes and dreams for them and my hope and dreams for you. Congratulations. Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away. You have brains in your head. You have feet in your shoes. You can steer yourself any direction you choose. You're on your own and you know what you know, and you are the guy and gal who decide where to go. You'll look up and down streets, look them over with care. About some you'll say, I don't choose to go there. With your head full of brains and your shoes full of feet, you're too smart to go down a not so good street. And you may not find any you'll want to go down. In that case, of course, you'll head straight out of town. It's opener there in the wide open air. Out there things can happen and frequently do to people as brainy and footsy as you. And when things start to happen, don't worry, don't stew, just go right along. You'll start happening too. Oh, the places you go, there's fun to be done, there are points to be scored, there are games to be won. And the magical things you can do with that ball will make you the winningest winner of all. Fame. You'll all be famous, and famous can be with the whole wide world watching you win on TV. Except when they don't, because sometimes they won't. I'm afraid that sometimes you'll play lonely games too, games you can't win because you play against you. All alone, whether you like it or not, alone will be something you'll be quite a lot. And when you're alone, there's a very good chance you'll meet things that scare you right out of your pants. There are some down the road between hither and yon that can scare you so much you won't want to go on. You'll get mixed up, of course, as you already know. You'll get mixed up with many strange birds as you go. So be sure when you step with care and great tact, and remember that life's a great balancing act. And will you succeed? Yes, you will indeed. 98.75% guaranteed. So be your name Buxbaum or Bixby or Bray or Mordecai Ale Van Allen O'Shea, you're off to great places. Today is your day. Your mountain's waiting, so get on your way. So to end this, I would like you to know that all of us here know tonight that this evening is full of excitement for all of you. It's probably hard to focus on just one thing tonight. It's going to be hard to remember everything once this night is over. With that in mind, here's what I want you to remember. When you walk through the doors tonight to leave this arena, all of us want you to know that the world is wide open for each one of you. Every door you open is an opportunity and a possibility for you to make a difference in your life and the lives of others. Class of 2017, I don't want you to worry about the door, but enjoy the journey through each door you travel in your life. Thank you.
memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. You used to rock me in the cradle of your arms. You said you'd hold me till the pains of life were gone. You said you'd comfort me in times like these, and now I need you, and now I need you, and you are gone. I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Since you've gone and left me, there's been so little beauty, but I know I saw clearly through your eyes. Now the world outside is such a cold and bitter place. Here inside I have the things that will console. And when I try to hear your voice above the storms of life, then I remember that I was just told. So I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. I think on the things that made me feel so wonderful when I was young. I think on the things that made me laugh, made me dance, made me sing. I think on the things that made me grow into a being full of pride. Think on these things, for they are truth. And I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. I thought that you were gone, but now I know you're with me. You are the voice that whispers all I need to hear. I know a please and thank you and a smile will take me far. I know that I am you and you are me and we are one. I know that who I am is numbered in each grain of sand. I know that I've been blessed again and blessed forever and again and again and again. So I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes. Yes, I am sitting here wanting memories to teach me to see the beauty in the world through my own eyes.
I have the privilege tonight of honoring our valedictorians and salutatorians. Will those 18 individuals please come to the stage? Tonight, we are honoring 13 valedictorians. Kayla Bain, daughter of Mark and Karen Bain. Kayla will be attending Whitworth University and majoring in business and Spanish. Casey Chaffin, daughter of Barbara Chaffin. Casey will be attending Soka University of America and majoring in liberal arts. Andrew Iyer, son of Jim and Holly Iyer. Andrew will be attending Oregon State University Honors College and majoring in engineering. Sarah Garland, daughter of John and Elizabeth Garland. Sarah will be attending Westmont College and plans on majoring in political science. Mackenzie Giles, daughter of Randy and Melissa Giles. Mackenzie will be attending Oregon State University and majoring in veterinary medicine with specialization in exotic wildlife. Zachary Glazer, son of William and Desiree Glazer. Zachary will be attending Rice University and will be majoring in trombone performance. Yancee Gordon, daughter of Dan and Carrie Gordon. Yancey will be attending Lewis and Clark College and majoring in rhetoric and media studies. Jared Oliver, son of Chrissy Metcalf and Carrie Oliver. Jared will be attending Whitworth University and majoring in business management. Ruth Reimer Berg, daughter of Don Berg and Jennifer Reimer Berg. Ruth will be attending Eastern Mennonite University and majoring in education and Spanish. Dakota Story, son of Lisa and Jody Story. Dakota will be attending Syracuse University and majoring in engineering. Kyle Trevis, son of Robert and Catherine Trevis. Kyle will be attending Oregon State University and majoring in engineering. Jacob Wagner, son of John and Dina Wagner and Paris Mella Wagner. Jacob will be attending Stanford University and majoring in computer science. William Wu, son of Jack Wu and Si Jia. William will be attending Vanderbilt University and majoring in engineering. Congratulations to our 13 valedictorians. The following students have been awarded salutatorian status. Anya Gerasimova, daughter of Richard Duncan and Elena Gerasimova. Anya will be attending Mount Holyoke College and majoring in international relations. Carmen Nago, daughter of Yaoya Chen and Dung Nago. Carmen will be attending Oregon State University and majoring in biochemistry and biophysics pre-med. Emma Rollo, daughter of Ralph and Terry Rollo. Emma will be attending Oregon State University and majoring in nutrition. Stevie Wolf, daughter of Mike Wolf. Stevie will be attending Chemeketa Community College. Anthony Zellner, son of Daniel Zellner and Stephanie Zellner. Anthony will be attending Western Oregon University and majoring in business. Congratulations to all of our valedictorians and salutatorians.
Sounds good. All hands on.
My daughter's in row 2, so when she gets to the slide, for a small price, we can make that
I can do it, whatever you want, Kelly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the West Salem class of 2017. Ready? Anya Gerasimova. Carmen Nago. Sabrina Yang. Kiana Young. Yancee Gordon. Catherine Brock. Kylie Everson. Brittany Reedhead. Alyssa Boyle. Jordan Werner. Atha Solario. Emma Rollo. Lindsay Murray. Riley Gunnish. Kimber Robigo. Sarah Garland. Anthony Zellner. Cole Rumrill. Benjamin Beckstrom. Jared Oliver. Kayla Bain. Casey Campbell. Madeline Johnson. Kira McCarroll. Isaac Miller. Kiara Bathory.
Kami Kumo. Alexander Sanchez. Mae Hernandez. Lauren Keller. Jonathan Fredericks. Jacob Wagner. William Wu. Logan Fairman. Casey Chaffin. Allison Scott. Brittany Gilmore. Robin Sampson. Ross McConnell. Jordan Lind. William Poppendick. Alex Geisler. Casey Chutone. Maddie Kelly. Mariela Manzo Ochoa. Paige Whipple. Abigail Hoppy. Ashley Moisen. Hannah Bodkin. Micah Masai.
Bailey Helene. Chantal Hanasek. Edward Ignatovich. Tyler Rodriguez. Kyle Travis. Cameron Douglas. Logan Divalbus. Jairo Perez. Alex Schlosser. Josh Bailey. Andrew Iyer. Stuart Ashelman. Skylar McMahon. Whitney Manning. Mackenzie Giles. Bianca Morales Starr. Jessica Martinez Medina. Guadalupe Ramirez Ramos. Graciela Quevedo Ramos. Janessa Hetwer. Ruth Reimer Berg. Samuel Roten. Abigail Slodek. Brenda Humphreys.
Connor Shattuck. Sydney Goodwin. Shelby Savage. Bethany Gillespie. Jennifer Leo. Grace Layton. Emily Finneran. Madison Plummer. Stevie Wolf. Savannah Wolf. Paige Barber. Alexis Lichty. Manuel Bravo. Keontae McMurrin. Carson Mella. Valerie Yurchak. Jordan Sunderland. Somerset Morgan. Aaron Day. Emma Pettit. Brendan Fahey. Christian Olszewski. Jonathan Evans. Tyler Jacobson.
Charisma Cahoot. Mackenzie Manning. Elizabeth Cornforth. Felicia Osorio. Connor Denning. Dakota Story. Nabil Noor. Jason Nguyen. Jacob Chase. Persephone Figueroa. Susanna Lamb. Chris Feth. Lucy Mabel Pepping. Megan Stewart. Catherine Sommer. Lisa Chuprova. Charmaine Messer. Lacebeth Cabrera. Haley Spears. Georgia Messer. Tanner Levenhagen. Zachary Glazer. Hayden Hansen. Kai Lee.
Emily Winters. Kaylee Britling. Spence Logan. Allison Ehrman. Tamra Akpangbo. Irene Esther. Kalina Norton. Hallie Shastine. Lupe Rankin. Madison Renee Courtney Byers. Rachel Tolliver. Maya Carlton. Ariana Jahanshir. Amaya Adams. Haley Harris. Lindy Johnson. Lucas Brown. Michael Peterson. Chandler Doris. Michael James Pfeff. William Wallace Knight. Marty Barr. Hope Larrabee. Daniel Buss.
Christopher Cope. John Perkins. Elliot Ford. Seth DeBlaze. Skeeler Palmer. Dylan Long. Braden Clark. John Nicka. Cade Hutchins. Andrew Phillips. Andrew Golovaznin. Stevie Fox. Carson Weedman. Haley Koba. Allie Jones. Chandler Jacobson. Luce Delvalle. Leonor Alvarez Morquecho. Ellen Whitehurst. Robert Whitehurst. Lisbeth Torres. Emily Avila Guerrero. Bryson Splonsky. Carlos Garcia.
Eli Babe. LaDrew Lamont. Megan Fenn. Alexis Schilling. Max Kent. Connor Campbell. Kevin Potts. Tyler Ballinger. Thomas Miles. Garrett Fisher. Grayson Walker. Ryan Wilson. Jordan Macias. Paxton Gabriel. Elizabeth DeBates. Amy Rauenbuehler. Rose Smith. Cole Caldwell. Caitlin Nichols. Jenna Johnston. Alexander Baker. Isaiah Padilla. Jonathan Michael Kozad. Michelle Creasy.
Logan Fink. Carlos Martinez. Xavier Garcia. Damon Hinkle. William White. Preston Ellis. Josh Mitchell. Zachary Farnell. Gregory Hill. Angela Hurtado Mendoza. Leslie Cordova Arias. Itzel Garcia Perez. Reese Parks. Colby Schofield. Elton Kranick. Caleb Greeley. Joel Roxendahl. Jacob Dismore Burton. Desmond Shad. Evan Buckingham. Grant Rose. Micah Herring. Kevin Cisneros. Taylor Nicole Dollins.
Justin Moore. Abigail Ritter. Abigail Davenport. Sam Wallace. Koichi Nishida. Alec Green. Nikita Sinitzia. Rodolfo Garibay. Hannah Stewart. Julia Buck. Michaela Gray. Reina Paez. Hunter Glasser. Jacob Wilcoxon. Austin Adler. Bailey Alex. Taylor Ackerson. Priscilla Jones. Spencer Chesley. Noel Kucher. Emerald Tresh. Mahala Pruitt. Alicia Jordan.
Kobe Smith. Michael Poulion. Jason Barnes. Luca Favia. Benito Ramirez. Baldomero Jimenez. Fernando Lemus Ramirez. Addison McQuaid. Ashley Orr. Chandler Elsner. Kylie Pickett. Caitlin Rayburn. Madison DeToit. Tana Trueblood. Sonia Camacho. Olivia Braymiller. Shalia Ramirez. Elena Garcia. Esmeralda Segura Mendoza. Alejandro Valles Cruz. Noel Marley. Brandon Marley. Bailey Holmquist. Jessica Ball.
Nathan Okada. Derek Brayman. Ethan Debates. Justin Morales. Jessica Warren. Ellie Savage. Whitney Anderson. Jenna Markel. Colby Ford. Chance McLeod. Grayson Gastoni. Bo Shirey. Diego Nuvas. Kendrick Turner. Hunter Sheese. Chad Vaughn. Dakota Campbell. Jessica Bauscher. Adrian Omstutz. Julia Alejo. Ian Borden. Ahmed Muhammad. Liam Sullivan. Dana Hedspeth.
Brendan Casanova. Andrew Ehrman. Timothy Pyle Hunter. Cade Mason. Eric Hoffman. Cassidy DeVries. Nika Kojin. Gabriel Hook. Hartleen Fanowich. Monica Arroyo. Rochelle Nunez. Anastasia Telez. Blake Smitterly. Donovan Isaacson. Eric Castillo. Nico O'Neill. Austin Gomez. Cesar Guzman. Rosane Kinsley. Michael Peterson. Sierra Rowe. Joseph Johns. Daniel Burrows. Andrew Collins.
John Holmes. Cruz Chavez. Christian Howland. Yasad Powell. Ronnie Ann Schmidt. Matthew Smith. Dylan Olson. Jared Dobkins. Zachary Carter. Chris Sloggett. Austin Antibus. Leia Bovadilla. Alexi Cisneros. Herbacio Gonzalez. Fernando Bastida. Yay. Jose Reyes. Marcus Thompson. Kiernan Clark. Jesse Cohan. Casey Rich. Delaney Henry. Miranda Davis. Sonia Kent. Akarie McCrae.
Dakota Bird. Gabriel Miner. Joshua Lambeth. Sabrina Bowman. Betty Demas. Ail Armstrong. Delaney Smith. Brenton Reddy. James Holmes. Blake Bukite. Quinlan Siren. Franziska Zeiss. Sarah Zwicker. Nicholas Hart. Justin Tucker. Brody Johnson. Benjamin Peterson. Nathan Rashkiss. Benjamin Johnson. Elizabeth Davis. Olivia Colangelo. Noel Nielsen. Eva Zamudio.
Cecilia Villanueva. Mayera Ortega. Bella Torres. Dilnoza Kamroyeva. Madison Persons. Bradley Noakes. Natalia Villalobos. Riley Quintero. Kyle Fowler. Kai Cipher. Ladies and gentlemen, our anchor for 2017, Laura Watson.
I'm going to start doing a comedy routine right now till we get the rest of them. Oh, they're all done. Because I'm a sub, so it doesn't matter. Students, please stand at this time. Turn around and face the audience. You have reached that important moment that you have been working for so hard for. You may now take your tassel from the right side and move it to the left side. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my distinct pleasure tonight to give to you the 2017 graduating class of West Salem High School.
Support for tonight's program was provided by Les Schwab Tire Centers, where doing the right thing matters. Experience the Les Schwab difference at your neighborhood Les Schwab Tire Center or visit us on the web at leschwab.com.